I believe earlier this year, somewhere around summertime, it might have been July or so, the Taito Egret 2 Mini was announced. And I love stuff like this. These little mini arcades with a bunch of games built on them, especially the Sega Astro City Mini. I think that was a quality device. I know a lot of people look at that stuff as kind of like, oh, it's just shelf candy. It's going to collect dust. I think it's pointless. And that's fair. For me, the Astro City Mini, I played the crap out of it, and I still play it. So I'm actually really happy with the purchase there. And I know we have the Sega Astro City V coming out next year, but this is one I've been really looking forward to. But when it first went up for pre-order, it was Amazon Japan, in Japan only, and it's a little pricey, especially with the shipping, as more so than like the Sega Astro City Mini, which that did sell like a full-size arcade stick and then a little controller. I like both of those accessories there. This one has a little bit more going for it as far as additional purchases go. So you had like the regular controller, you had the arcade stick controller, and then the like spinner trackball controller. And this one, it comes with like 10 additional games on an SD card. And that's the one thing I'm intrigued by. Look at that. Right on the side right there, you have an SD card slot. So I'm wondering, is this going to be easier to add games to in the long run? That's my one hope. But I really dig the style here. There's 40 games built in and 10 additional games. I'll bring up the game list in a moment. We'll take a look. I think we spoke on that before, but you have that vertical, horizontal, rotatable screen mechanism going on there. And I thought that was pretty cool. But if you wanted like one of the all-in bundles, where was it? They had a couple different bundles where you can get like all the controllers or a couple controllers and the additional games and whatnot. On Amazon Japan, like it was originally listed like 33,000 yen plus. You see the shipping to the US was kind of nuts, almost double the price. So I wound up ordering everything separate, all the controllers, and I think I was at like 41,000. So it was going to be cheaper than buying the bundle. Sure, you miss out on like the CD or whatever came with it, but that's the way I went about it, and it comes out March 2nd, so we still have a few months away, but there's some good news here, because now there is an announcement that the Egret 2 Mini is coming to the West, both North America and Europe. So maybe, who knows as of yet, we might be able to save some money. I'm not canceling my pre-order with Amazon Japan quite yet. I got to know more information. Now, I like ordering from Amazon Japan. Like, they know how to package stuff. Like, they use the cheapest, crappiest boxes, I believe, due to, like, recycling stuff that goes on in Japan. But the way they package everything, from coming to Japan to where I'm at in California, I've never had a damaged product come from them. And I order quite often. Like, the way they package, minimal packaging, but the way they do it, like, gluing a piece of cardboard down with your products like shrink wrap to it, like it works, man. I really appreciate Amazon Japan. I wish Amazon US would take a little more care in some of the packages, because crap, you'd be getting like collector's editions that are like $200 of something, and it comes in a envelope. Then you order a micro SD card that costs like $10, and it comes in a big ass box. Like, ridiculous, right? So back to the news story here. United Games, which is the parent company to NN and Strictly Limited, which I've worked with them in the past on doing reviews of Nintendo Switch games from them. The company, I've never ordered from Strictly Limited before, but you know, I have bought some of the games that NN has put out, and I've been provided some for review. So, I mean, I've liked for the most part what they've been doing, but yeah, this is the company, United Games. They're going to be bringing this, an exclusive version, they're stating. I don't know what that means. Like, an exclusive, like, is there going to be different games? Is it going to be like everything in English? I'm not sure. Let's see if it says anything. I don't think it mentions all that, but it does say, hey, it's exclusive. So moving into 2022, United Games Entertainment has secured the exclusive rights for the Taito Egret 2 Mini in North America and Europe. They just kind of mention a little bit. So available in different exclusive editions for the Western territory starting in 2022. After already distributing beloved titles, the legendary game developer Taito, like Space Invaders, yeah, they've done some of the releases for them. I've looked at a few of them, like the Space Invaders one was pretty cool. They're now starting their first hardware release. and they state that it's already received great excitement in Japan. It's received some excitement everywhere, man. It's not out in Japan yet, but it has garnered a little bit of excitement. I like this stuff, and I know some of you guys do as well. Some of you don't, and that's fair. That's fair, right? So let's see, what else do they talk about? Coming with special content and features, it's a must-have for gamers. A total of 40 pre-installed games, 5-inch 4:3 rotating screen, 1024 768 resolution for horizontal and vertical games, joystick adjustable for each game, easily switch between 8 and 4-way, HDMI output just like the Astro City Mini, plug it into the TV, attach your controllers, use it as a console. This one I'm a bit more excited about just because of that SD card slot. Like, does it make things easier? You know, because a lot of these other systems haven't been hacked, or there's been some people doing little hacks and nothing's really been hugely put out there. But I think when you have an SD card slot, sometimes it makes things a little easier, especially when you're selling an SD card that comes with games on it. So I'm sure like right away, people will figure this out. This might be the ultimate one. If you could easily add stuff. Imagine just throwing like all your Neo Geo on there, some CPS and whatnot. That'd be pretty cool. So 2 USB controller ports, which they have all those different controllers, and they state that they're sold separately, so I'd imagine they're going to sell them as well. Power inlet Type-C port, USB Type-C port, SD card slot to add even more games. Come on. Integrated sound, instruction panel for exchangeable, like the instruction cards, these things, like little marquees and whatnot. I think you don't get those unless you get like all the all-in bundle. I could be wrong. Save states, adjustable lives, rapid fire. So you get some dip switch settings, right? In addition to the 40 pre-installed games, 10 additional games can be added through an SD card that's included with the mini paddle and trackball expansion set, coming with Strike Bowling, Arkanoid, Plump Pop, and 7 other titles. 50 titles total, ranging from 1978 all the way up to 1997. So you're getting like a big piece of history, nearly 20 years of history of Taito with this machine. More details about the different editions, what they will contain, and where to get them will follow soon. So this was just published a couple days ago. I did kind of hold off on talking about this just because I was a bit busy with other things. But yeah, I'm excited for this. It's looking pretty damn sweet, but like the titles, let's take a quick look. I'm sure I talked about some of this stuff in the past, but I have it all listed here. Adventure Canoe, Bubble Bobble, love Bubble Bobble, Bubble Symphony, Kadash, Jack and Pop, lots of stuff. Darius Gaiden is on there. Elevator Action is awesome. What else do we have? Moving forward, like this is all like, it's not in order of the year, but I think this is just in maybe alphabetical order. I don't know how I have it set up here, but yeah, so you're getting a little bit of early stuff, some 90s stuff. Really cool. Metal Black, New Zealand Story, Ninja Kids. I like Ninja Kids. That was one I never really played back in the day, but I've been more exposed to it as it has been available on a lot of devices officially over the years. So that's one I've been playing a little bit here and there, and I enjoy it. I think it's an all right game. Rainbow Islands Extra, Restan Saga, Ray Force, Space Invaders, Tatsujin, Hell's Yes, Twin Cobra, Violence Fight, and Volfeed, right? And then you have the expansion pack, which comes with the Arkanoid games, 3 of them, Birdie King, Camel Try, which I don't think there's any camels in that game, but okay. I've played that one. That's another one. A lot of these games have been on like the At Games machines and a few other devices over the years. But, I mean, just having an official machine that's modeled after like an original arcade machine, I like that kind of stuff, and I think it'll be pretty cool next to my Astro City Mini. But there you go. Didn't want to read every single title there. I probably played some footage as well to give you guys a good idea. But really, my big desire with this thing is that SD card slot. Hoping that works out for easily adding extra games and possibly having to add extra emulators. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm hoping this one hits pretty big and we're able to hack it, you know. I tend to try not to buy these things with that in mind. Like, I want to buy it because I want what is officially included, and if you could hack it, that's just a bonus. But I know some people will base their purchase later on if it was hacked because they don't want it if they can't add what they want to it. I completely understand, but we'll have to see how these guys, United Games, how they handle this release in the West and the US, see how that works out. Is it going to be cheaper than ordering from Amazon Japan? Is it really going to be an exclusive, or is it going to be more akin to the limited run games, Astro City, plopping a sticker on the back? It's exclusive when it was just the Japanese version with a sticker on it. We'll have to wait and see. As soon as we get more information, I'll talk about it with you guys or post an update one way or another. But really do appreciate every single one of you guys. Hope you have a good one. Big ass blurry thumb butt. Bye.